Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ. No explanation this time. I just don't care anymore. More on that in the post to go along, the community post to go along with this video. But anyway, on to the business at hand. After the almighty tea. I got a comment a while back from someone who claims that Ninjago is currently in its golden age. What? I think it's quite the opposite of a golden age. It's in a renaissance of what the fuck. Everything has gotten more complex, and that includes the fucking story. The story is even more complex than Legos. It's all over the place. It's left, right, north, south, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The story is way worse than Bionicle G1's, and Bionicle G1's story was amazing. Ninjago cannot hold a candle to Bionicle. It is Lego's modern day Bionicle with elements, but with ninjas. Bring back the classic ninjas, Lego. You need to do that. Only an elitist fan of Ninjago would say something like, Ninjago's in his golden age. You're worshipping a theme that has, well, since its reboot, has lasted for 15 goddamn years, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop. And the sooner the better. The problem is, the problem with that is, it doesn't make sense for Lego to have to cancel Ninjago anytime soon, because it's still making them money, despite the sets are lower in quality and the story is god-awful. I skimmed through the story. I don't like it. I don't like the story of Ninjago at all. Now, take a look. I have a poster. No, I'm not a Ninjago fan. I hate Ninjago. I fucking hate it. It sucks balls. But I have the poster anyway. That was old. That's an old poster. Why not have it with the rest of those? I'm not supporting the theme in any way by doing that. I'm just saying. It's a poster. I like posters. What? What the fuck? What do you want me to say? A golden age, huh? Ha! If you really think that Ninjago is in a golden age here in 2026, you're fucking wrong. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. What? I seriously don't understand how people can have an elitist attitude, such as what this commenter said. And yes, I'm calling you out, because you're wrong! Ninjago is at its worst right now. Dragon's Rising it's been getting worse ever since, what, 2022, I would say. Its representation in the 90 Years of Play set was just a dragon! A shitty dragon, too. It was terrible. The golden swords are cool, though. Yeah, I saved those, at least. It was a terrible dragon. I don't even know if it was supposed to be a dragon or not. It's stupid. And now Ninjago has representation in the collectible minifigures series 29 packs with some Ronin figure. Is it supposed to be the Green Ninja? I don't know. I don't really care. I'm fine with representation. I don't have a problem with that at all. But Ninjago just needs to die. I've had enough of it. I've been preaching this for the past, what? Ever since, well, I came back in 2022, I guess you could say. Or in the past few years. The point is, Ninjago, this is its, what, 15th anniversary. It needs to be dead. It's done. The story is only going to get more convoluted, and I can't even compare it to Bionicle with a straight face, because Bionicle is better. Bionicle G1's story is way better, despite the overcomplications. Ninjago sets are sucktacular. Look at the mechs. Lego has a hideous, horrendous, awful obsession with mechs, apparently. They got to inject those mechs into every theme they possibly can, be it Marvel and DC, Star Wars, Ninjago, Nexo Knights, whatever the fuck. Now, Bionicle had a mech. Kind of. It was the Exotoa. You put a Toa Mata in there, and there you go. Nobody really considered that to be an official Bionicle mech. Oh, and guess what? The Hero Factory had little tiny shit hero minifigs with mechs. Those mechs are god-awful. I've already spoken about this before in videos. Ninjago is not in a golden age. It's in a complete disarray of shit. The story is balls. The sets are just even worse. You're putting more thought into Ninjago than you are with your other original themes, Lego. Remember, oh god, I don't even want to mention that one. Never mind. It seems like they put more effort into what sells than into what's not selling as much, but whatever. At least Technic still sells, and I'm looking at my Technic sets right now. Those things are cool. But there's no story to go along with Technic. It's just cars, and trucks, and planes, and boats, and shit. What can you say about that? There's no story to go along with Technic. The history of Technic is pretty cool. But Ninjago's history has been a mediocre one, rising up in mediocrity for 15 goddamn years. And it's... I don't know if there's an end in sight for Ninjago at all. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. I look at all the Ninjago sets that are coming out this year, and they just suck. And that includes the CMF 29 minifigure as well. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Fuck you, you're wrong. There is no nostalgia to be had with that Ninjago minifig, because it's probably a character that you already know about. Jay? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not 100% familiar with the characters. That's just how little I care. Now, to get on to the reasons why I hate Ninjago. It sells better than Bionicle G2 did for its 2 years of existence. It does not sell, well, I'd like to believe that it did not sell as much as Bionicle G1, but combined between its original run and its reboot combined, Ninjago has sold quite a bit. And fans are grateful blindly. This is not a golden era for Ninjago. Nowhere close. As the theme progressed for the past 5 years or so, it's gotten way worse, way more convoluted, way more pricey. Yes, there's that too, the prices. I'm bitching about the prices again as well. I mean, seriously. What more do you want me to say? This is a theme that has stood the test of time, but in a negative way. It's LEGO's ultimate moneymaker right now. And that's a bad thing, actually, because, well, what if LEGO decided to cancel Ninjago next year? With a final wave of sets, and then that's it. Story's wrapped up. There's no more left. What do you think will happen? What do you think will happen? Here's what I think will happen. People will no longer care. They will no longer care about LEGO. Fans who really, really, truly cared about Ninjago and loved it will refuse to turn to other themes and will leave LEGO by the wayside and probably give them the finger, because rightfully so. That's less money people are spending on LEGO. So, LEGO will lose fans. They will lose sales. They will probably lose relationships with, oh god, the, shareholders, of course, and whatnot. All that stuff. LEGO will bankrupt themselves, effectively. And this is something where it will take quite a bit of work for LEGO to fix the damage. With a new theme that may not be as good as Ninjago, may not be better than Ninjago in any way, shape, or form, but it will take quite a long time to repair what the damage has done. So in that respect, Ninjago's not going anywhere. LEGO will ride the cash cow of Ninjago for as long as they can until their story writers can't come up with anything more, and they're just tired. And this is a tired theme in general. Eventually, they'll run out of gas, they'll run out of steam, and Ninjago will have to be put to bed. But unfortunately, there are some of you elitists who will never in a million years believe that LEGO could simply get rid of Ninjago that easily. You believe that Ninjago will stay around as long as LEGO stays around, and you will always buy a Ninjago set, if not all Ninjago sets at launch, with a smile on your face and a shit-eating grin. That's elitism. Did I mention the prices? Yeah. You're wasting all your money on this theme that has no reason to exist other than money. That's all that it is anymore. LEGO has better themes out there right now. Look at Technic. Yes, it's not 100% system-based. It's Technic-based, because it's Technic, of course. But at least it doesn't have a mediocre story to go along with it. Yes, I'm calling out Ninjago as a mediocre story that sucks balls and it has no substance to it whatsoever. It's overcomplicated and overconvoluted. Yes, but that doesn't mean there's any substance to it. If there's substance to the Ninjago story, how? The only substance I'm seeing coming from the Ninjago story is the crack they're probably smoking while coming out with the story ideas at LEGO headquarters. Yeah. Fuck you. Ninjago, it just needs to die. It really does. It's not in a golden age. Quite the opposite. Sales will decline eventually, and people will stop giving in. There will be no reason to collect every single fucking Ninjago set. Because why? You're wasting shelf space, especially since all of those sets are going to collect dust! The enemy of LEGO! Unless you actually play with your LEGO sets. In that case, have fun, fucker. I don't get the purpose behind Ninjago. It lacks no charm at all. It's just another system theme that exists purely for to make LEGO money. That's all it really is. Ninjago was successful during its first run. It became way more popular than anyone could have ever imagined in their right mind. So they brought it back, and it became an evergreen theme. And this is where I have a big problem. It's an evergreen theme, just like Bionicle. But Bionicle only returned in 2015 for the 2 years that it did. Because LEGO thought they could. But they didn't have faith in the theme. That's the problem. They sabotaged it too. I've explained this before, but you get what I'm saying. LEGO would not dare try and sabotage Ninjago because it's their main moneymaker right now. So they treat that line with the utmost respect while denouncing and decrying Bionicle as not worth their time anymore. But we're getting a minifig. Who cares at this point? It's a cosplayer, not actual Tahu. We can pretend that it's Tahu. What's the point in that? The Tahu minifig is turning out to be a waste of time. People have gotten it a month early. Good for you. Fuck you too. I'll buy the set anyway, the Tahu minifig, so I can provide my own review. And trust me, you're going to want to watch that review. I will have it out as soon as I get the minifig. When will that be? I don't know. I don't care. Right now, still collecting old sets from 2001 to 2010. Okay, I have all the stars. Whatever. Bionicle is more memorable than Ninjago, in my opinion. 100%. And that's not me being elitist. That's just me being honest. 100%. Ninjago? What's Ninjago? I know what Ninjago is, but, you know. It's a theme that had potential in its original line. In its original coexistence with other themes of the era. But ever since it got rebooted, it's been a surefire shitfest. And it only got worse with each progressing year as time went on. Why is this? Take a look at the prices. Take a look at the sets themselves. Take a look at the number of set pieces. They're putting more into it than they really should. And people still gobble it up like cookies. Because they can, really. Buying into this theme has become a joke at this point. You're buying into a theme that just has no reason to exist anymore. When LEGO has all these other themes, and Technic has been around since the 90s, maybe even before then, and there might be some new themes coming out. Now, when it comes to the licensed bullshit, of course there's all that too. So, I once claimed that they put a lot more thought and effort into their licensed themes than they do with their original themes. Well, Ninjago's the exception. Ninjago is an original theme that they put way more thought into it, and time and effort and patience, blood, sweat, and tears. The whole 9 yards. They put a lot more into it than they did with G2. Bionicle G2. And that's a problem. If you want LEGO to stop making Ninjago sets, just don't buy them. Just don't buy this shit. Don't... You can waste your money on other LEGO themes. I wouldn't bother with the licensed stuff. Just buy some Technic stuff and have fun building. Get your fingers to exercise. It's the best way to, you know, get your fingers moving, I guess. I don't know. There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not going to bother. In conclusion, Ninjago Golden Age, I don't think so. I don't believe this. You are horribly wrong, and if you think I'm wrong, you're just wasting your time, bud. Ninjago has had its share on the market, on the shelves, and in collections of LEGO fans. And no matter what I may say, no matter what some other people might say, folks like Jang and Duck Bricks will still collect the sets just to, you know, have them, just to review them. Jang reviews everything when he can. And Duck Bricks, he tends to walk backwards during his videos, and you see his entire collection on the walls. I don't do that, because, first of all, I don't have the money to buy up all the sets, because I'm not an elitist. And whatever. Overall, Ninjago, it's time for it to just be finished and wrapped up. Hopefully next year will be the end of it, and not even the entire year. The first half of 2027 needs to be the end of Ninjago. And if not, well, just expect more anger from me. Not that LEGO cares. They don't care what I say. They really don't. What makes you think they care? I mean nothing to them, really. Because I'm a Bionicle fan. That's why. They don't care about Bionicle fans anymore. They're only giving us the minifig purely just to get another $5 out of our wallets. Well, there you go. That's this video. I'll be back tomorrow with a new video. My camera's about to kill itself, so there you go. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks there. Have a good fucking day, and peace.